Hey there, artists. So during this cold time of the year, I thought we'd make some different type of snowflakes. That we're going to use a CD and some model magic because who doesn't love model magic? So for this project, I'm going to set this one aside. I recommend maybe drawing out your idea so that you're ready to go. You'll of course need model magic, and I left it as classic white, but if you are like, no, I want to jazz this up, then you already know what to do. You can mix it up with some marker, maybe mix it up with some blue and it turns like an icy blue. I don't know. So you'll also need some glue. It doesn't matter, mine's clear, it doesn't really matter. So what you're gonna do is, well, again, you can design it any way you want, but let me give you some advice. I recommend, I'm gonna just push this one up a little bit, see, making a coil to get started. You're gonna want it pretty thin, but when you pull it, you can still make it thinner, all right? So this one's like the size of a pencil, which is still way too thick. So keep on going down, keep on going down. And I covered up this hole by making a swirly on this one, but again, you could do whatever you want. And then you can take chunks of your coil and you can still just use those as mini little pieces. So the only thing is that it's not going to want to stick to the CD really well, so you are going to need that glue. You can do this in many different techniques, however you want. Let me take off my little glue booger. You can glue right on the model magic onto each piece, but hold on a second. Oh, it would help if I open it. Sometimes I'm talking and I can't figure out how to make art and talk at the same time. So lay it down. If your fingers get sticky, no big deal. The one thing that you definitely want to make sure to do though is I recommend making, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say if you have one stick that's going straight up, then I would recommend having one coming down. I like to do an 8-pointed, what is this? What is this? Snowflake. There's that talking and arting at the same time. So that once I have it like this, then I could lift it up because they're away from each other. And then I could put the, what is this, glue? Man, I am all over the place today. Underneath it and sort it out. It's okay if you have it hanging over the edge a little bit. If it's a lot like this one, you can always pull it away. You can even go around the edges and cut things away, cut things off as well. And then from there, I like to go ahead and make something perpendicular so that you get the opposite. So I'm trying to keep balanced, because if you start just going like random, then your snowflake's gonna lose a lot. So I'm not gonna do all of mine, of course, you would be bored out of your mind. And I'm gonna stop gluing for sake of time because I have another piece of advice. My other piece of advice is, when you are putting the design on your snowflake, start towards the center and build out. I did the opposite on this one, and what I learned is doing my outside design was challenging to put my inside design because my fingers were getting all over the place. So in this one, for instance, I would probably make those little like triangle bits first. Also, to make something that's triangular, whether it's this or this, you could just bend it, and that works just fine. If you don't like the soft curve, can you see how it's like a soft curve? You could just rip it in half and you could place it on top, and then you can get a harder spike, a harder line. So again, I'm not obviously going to do all mine. And if you don't like something, change it. It's hard to get the thin lines, so you can, again, change it how you wish it to be. And then also trying to get things the same size. So all of that balance is a really great thing for us to work on, because it just looks better when we make things the same. Like if I use this giant triangle. But again, I could use scissors or my pincher fingers because I don't have my scissors with me. And you can try to get the balance, gluing once again everything. If you finish. On this one, you might be like, what's all that speckle stuff? I added like a sprayed glue on top of it to help make it stick together. We can do that. And then I even was able to, because I had some extra time left over, I was able to put some raindrops of the glue, and I put a little glitter for, you know, a little beautification. So have fun today. I don't want to take too much of your time because it's really about your creativity. Pay attention to what other people are doing because maybe you will get a great idea from thy neighbors. All right, everybody, happy arting.